Miami Heat Nation, what is going on? So, we got some Miami Heat news involving some NBA executives speaking out. And pretty much they're saying the Miami Heat make sense of trading for point guard Alex Caruso. Now, the reason why the Chicago Bulls and a bunch of the players continue to get brought up is because Chicago Bulls are one of those teams that they have to win now or this team will be blowing up very, very soon. And 10 games into the season, they are 4-6. And I honestly think they're going to give it up to the trade deadline. And this is where trades start happening. Now, a couple weeks ago, a executive thought, Zach LaVine would have been a perfect trade target for the Miami Heat. And personally, I made a video on that and said I wasn't a big fan of it. But with this executive pretty much coming out and saying that Alex Caruso makes a perfect sense for the Miami Heat because we need guard help. And honestly, I agree with Tyler Hero being out with ankle injury. Drew Smith, yes, he has been playing a little bit better, but I'm still very questionable about him. You got Kyle Lowry, who been playing a little bit better, but adding Alex Caruso to this team would honestly be huge. Like, it would honestly be great and make our team even more extremely good, right? Our defense, we already got Haywood Highsmith, right? We got a Josh Richardson. We got a Bam Adebayo. We got a Jimmy Butler. And adding a Alex Caruso, man, oh, man, we probably have the best defense in the NBA. And before I do talk about Alex Caruso, I just want to say, man, shout out the Heat, man. We are in a 5-game win streak. A 5-game win streak, man. And a couple days ago, we was super concerned about this team. Injuries, tough matchups coming up. And guess what? We still on a 5-game win streak. We didn't have Jimmy. We didn't have Tyler for some games, and he's still out with injury. Bam coming out here looking like an all-pro, NBA all-star, all-NBA, all this stuff, man. So shout out to the Miami Heat. And we got to continue to stack these wins and continue to get this better because it's a long, long season. Now, Alex Caruso, he's on contract to about 2024-2025, where he'll become unrestricted free agent. Now, I will say in his contract in the 2024-2025 year, his contract is parts guaranteed and is about $9.8 million. So the contract part will not be a problem at all for the Miami Heat. And especially if the Chicago Bulls are just going to continue to blow it up, Alex Caruso can be out the door real soon. Now, when we just look at his numbers this year, he's having a solid year. He's averaging 8 points a game, shooting 37% from the three-point line, which isn't bad at all. He's shooting only about 1.2 a game, which isn't too high, but he's also shooting 59% from the field. And, Alex Caruso is not known as a scorer, but he has the playmaking ability and has the point guard ability to play for the Miami Heat. And we all know he's just a very, very good defender, averaging 1.6 steals, damn near 2, almost averaging a block a game. Only averages 1 turnover. Not bad, and only averaging about 2.6, personal fouls, which is really incredible for a guy that's always guarding the best opposing player on the other team. I watched the game against the Phoenix Suns where Alex Caruso was playing some really, really good defense on Kevin Durant, forced him to miss, and they forced overtime. So I'm definitely open for Alex Caruso to come to the Miami Heat. I'm not willing to give up too much for him, and because I feel like, yeah, he's good, but why would we do all that? Like, if we're not going to give up this much for Dame Lillard, why would we do it for Caruso? But Caruso can definitely help this team, deep in the playoffs run. And I'm definitely super excited if we can pull this off. And we just got to continue rooting for the Chicago Bulls to lose. So, Miami Heat fans, let us know in the comment sections, are you open to trade for Alex Caruso? And if not, name some players that you're open to trade for before the trade deadline approaches. And if you guys want to stay updated to all Miami Heat news, this is the perfect channel for y'all. I love you guys so much, and I'm out. Peace.